Hi there, my name is Laura, and my mom and mother-in-law lived with Alzheimer's, and I spent many Christmases and many holidays with them. And I've just been sharing some of the tips and tricks and ideas and stories with you to try to help you as you navigate what this holiday might look like with your loved one, particularly if they live with Alzheimer's. So attending a church service, particularly on Christmas Eve, is often something that many people do at Christmas. I know for both my mother and my mother-in-law, they were avid churchgoers their whole lives. As they started to change, as they navigated life with Alzheimer's, how they were at church changed. And I found that at times, for example, my mom, sometimes she would be restless, sometimes she was not interested in sitting. And so I started to adapt to how she was at church. And that meant that sometimes we got up and we walked around so that she wasn't feeling restless, having to sit down. I also found she appreciated it when I just would pat her, just had some physical contact, just kind of patting her on the arm or patting her on the back. That seemed to bring some comfort to her while she was in the service. Sometimes my mom would call out verbally. Sometimes she would sing out. I was really grateful that our church is one that is for all ages, and it's not a quiet church. It's a church where you will hear children, and you will hear babies, and you will hear elderly people sometimes as well. So that felt really comfortable for me, which was great. And then I also started to bring things for my mom as well. When her daughter was young, I made her a Sarah bag that had activities and books and toys for her. And I actually made one for my mom. It was kind of a full circle moment. But I made a mom bag that I took with me when I was with my mom. And a place like church, if she was starting to get restless, I was able to bring out a magazine for her, or a book, or a little stuffed animal. I just found that those kinds of things help to change the atmosphere. I think it's still really important, if your loved one is getting something out of church or out of an event, to bring them out. They're a citizen. They're part of our community. So if they're able to be part of it in even a small way, and they do get something out of it, I think it's important for us to try to support that.